Hey fam, it is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I'm here today with another pick a card reading. I hope everyone is feeling well. I am feeling blessed. I'm grateful, and I'm excited to be doing another reading for y'all today. The question that we are going to be asking Spirit is, how would it be if you gave them another chance? How would it be if you gave them another chance? So, how would the relationship be essentially? So, yeah, I mean, this reading could definitely apply to a lot of different situations. Maybe you're, going to be asking about a misconnection, unrequited love, even if you had to separate from someone amicably, or even if you had to separate from someone and it didn't go as well. And you're just kind of curious about how the relationship would be if you gave them another chance. So, this is hypothetical, it's imperatively speaking, but we're going to get into this today. So, if you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, special welcome back. I appreciate y'all for just turning up with the likes, the comments, and of course, subscribing to the channel. I'm looking forward to this channel's continued growth. So, if you are new to Pick a Card readings, this is how this reading is going to go. You're going to pause the video right now if you need to. And you're going to look at the three decks that you have in front of you, the three piles. So for pile one, we have the Final Rose Tarot with the Rose Quartz Crystal. For pile two, we have the Mystic Mondays deck with the Amethyst Crystal. And for pile three, we have the Cosmic Tarot with the Citrine Crystal. So you're going to pause the video right now if you need to, and then just choose whichever pile you like, based on the artwork or even based on the crystal. Go to the description box, scroll down to the timestamps, and then of course choose the pile or the piles, and they correlate with the timestamps that are there. So yeah, I will see you at your reading, y'all. All right, my pile one people, if you chose the Final Rose Tarot deck with the Rose Quartz Crystal, I'm going to get started with your reading. But first and foremost, I definitely want to say welcome to everyone, and a special welcome back to all the returning viewers and subscribers. I appreciate everything that you do, and of course, I look forward to just being consistent and just continuing the fun. So with that being said, make sure you check out all the links in the description box. There you will find links to follow me on Instagram, to book a personal reading, to donate to this channel if you would like to. Donations are not required, but they are highly recommended. And then also make sure that you check out the link to my Etsy store where I post my line of 3D and hand painted gel press-on nails. I'm doing very well over there, and I look forward to continuing to add even more new arrivals and just to continue going. Like, I really do love what I do, but all of this really wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for the continued support that you all have been showing me and just helping to motivate me to continue to keep going. So I appreciate y'all for that. The question that we're asking Spirit today is, how would it be if you gave them another chance? So how would the relationship be if you gave them another chance? And like I said, everyone's situation is going to be different. Like, what your situation is, what you've been through with this person, or, like I said, it could also be a misconnection or unrequited love. So it's a lot of different ways that you could take it. But if something doesn't apply to your situation, then just choose another pile or choose another reading. It's really that simple. The one thing about me, I'm going to let y'all know, I'm not arguing with nobody in the comments. I'm not arguing with nobody in the comments. Like, if it's not for you, it's not for you. But it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups. So I could definitely see that there's some type of disappointment that you've experienced just with this person. There's been some type of disappointment. We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah. It's been more than disappointment. Like, there's definitely been some issues that you face with this person. But we also have Paradise. We have Paradise. Now, I do have some messages that are coming up here, but I'm just going to keep reading and then of course just return back to it. The Paradise card in this deck is the Sun. The Paradise card in this deck is the Sun. Let me get 3 more cards, and then I'm going to get started. We also have the Moon. We have the 5 of Rings. We have the 5 of Pentacles. That's the 5 of Pentacles. And then we have one more card that came out. We have the Destiny card. I believe the Destiny card in this deck is the Wheel of Fortune. But, yep, I'm right. The Destiny card in this deck is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I could definitely say that there has been some type of disappointment between, like, you and this other person here. And let me just get a clarification card and just see what is going on, because it's definitely some grief. Someone was definitely done dirty. Whether that be you or whether that be the other person, and there's really been a lack of trust that is there. So some type of mistrust or some type of distrust or something with this person. We have the fans. The fans, I think, is the World card. So it could just be that you know, one or both of y'all just literally had to move on and move forward. So y'all basically could have just been in some type of life circle that has some type of life circle, right? Some type of life cycle in which maybe things just didn't, your life and the circumstances that you was in just didn't make it possible for you to, you know, have a connection with this person. You see what I'm saying? But I just feel like now you are in a different place in life. I feel like now the person on your mind is in a different place in life. And I think that this right here, like this relationship, like how things would be, it really is riding on the idea of forgiveness. Because when I was shuffling, I just heard like forgiveness. So I definitely do feel like there would be a great deal of healing that's done in this connection. If you decided to give this person another chance, there would be a great deal of forgiveness that would have to be shown either towards the other person or even shown towards you. So just towards each other within this connection, there would definitely have to be forgiveness. I definitely feel like it's more so like just a coming of age or just growing up. That's why I'm just like, it seemed like there was some type of life cycle where, you know, maybe both of y'all were immature or this other person was immature. Y'all have to take it how it resonates. There's just some immaturity. And there was a lot riding on this connection. So it could have been that, you know, you had high expectations and hope for this person. And they, you know, dropped the ball, or even vice versa. But it seemed like there was a lot of expectations here. But I definitely do feel like both of y'all or just this connection just needed to grow up. And oftentimes that happens just over time and dealing with other life circumstances and situations. And then you can come back and return to this person because maybe y'all are at different places in life now and can see things differently. But it just seemed like it was a lot of expectation and you were let down. You were let down. And it could have also been that you met this person, like this could have been like a long distance relationship too, or you met this person on vacation, you met this person while traveling, and maybe you had some type of expectation of who this person was, but that's not who they really were at that time. I definitely do feel like it would just be a lot of healing and a lot of forgiveness. Even looking at the Moon card is like there could have been a lot of things that you was confused or disillusioned about as it comes to maybe relationships in general or even just a connection with this person. But when I see the Moon card, it also makes me think about awareness and vulnerability as well. So maybe it is that you and this person would, you know, be able to have a conversation about these things and have a conversation from, you know, a different place. So you all had the Cheers card with the 2 of Cups. yeah, I definitely feel like healing is needed, and that's something that you would experience with this person, and you would finally be able to experience some type of reciprocation. So maybe it was that you didn't really actually know this person as well as you thought you did. But when I see the moon card, it definitely lets me know that like there's some type of openness, you know what I'm saying? It's some type of openness that would be that would enter into this relationship, that would allow you to actually get to know this person, you know, for who they really truly are, or to get to know this person from an evolved from an evolved state, and from just from a more evolved being, you know. So it just lets me, I feel like you know, coming back together, I'm not saying things would be easy. I definitely do feel like there's some type of mistrust that you have when it comes to this person, or you feel a little insecure when it comes to this person because they could have abandoned you. And so that's why you felt disappointed about things. They could have abandoned you. But I also feel like you didn't really truly know that person for who they were, to understand their behaviors and their patterns, and to understand that maybe that wasn't the connection for you at that time, instead of trying to force something that doesn't fit. Like something that I just saw in my head is like, y'all know that y'all know that puzzle that they have where it's like, you know, when people try to fit the, you know, the square peg into the circle hole, like, just, you know, it's like it just didn't fit at that point in time. It's kind of like trying to force something to happen that just, it just was not supposed to happen at that time. And you know, because of that, you felt hurt, you felt some type of mistrust or distrust of this person, you felt disappointed, and you definitely felt grief. And so that definitely could have forced you to put some type of boundaries up. You know, it forced you to put some type of boundaries up, to where it's just like, you like, well, I'm going to protect myself by any means necessary because I just went through it with you being the other person. You feel what I'm trying to say? So I just feel like that has, you know, made you to feel really insecure. And that's why I'm saying is like, this, when it comes to this, if y'all was to give this another chance, it's not just going to be an easy walk in the park. I think that real conversations need to be had about what happened, and I think that you would be in a better place to receive the answers that you need, because this person is at a different place in life, just like you are at a different place in life. And so I feel like at this place in life, wherever you are and wherever this person is, maybe y'all would have the ability to get on the same page. But being on the same page means that y'all have to be vulnerable, and you have to be open, and you have to be willing to share these things. You know, you have to be willing to share these things that maybe cause the relationship to go sour, or to not materialize at an earlier place in life. But yeah, I definitely do feel like, yeah, it won't be a walk in the park, but with the Sun card, and then also with the Wheel of Fortune, I think that, you know, given this another chance, you would be very pleased with just how things have changed. I really do feel like you would let go of those feelings of abandonment, of those feelings of disappointment, of those feelings of grief. And it would definitely help to, you know, to make the relationship a lot better, and just a lot happier. You would be feeling a little more optimistic about your connection with this person. But yeah, I definitely do feel like it's giving wrong place, wrong time. Wrong place, wrong time. Like, if anything, I feel like this would be more so of like a misconnection. Like, maybe you never really got to be in the type of relationship that you wanted with this person. But for you, the one thing I can say is like, don't hype yourself up. You know, I'm trying to say, just like that, you know, like, you know, being in the future, whether it was some future faking that this person gave you, or just you sitting in your imagination, just like, we could be married, we could have kids, we could, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't put the, sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. My TV just really started playing videos on YouTube. But with that being said, y'all, I would just say, like, just don't put the cart before the horse when it comes to people. Like, I know when you meet someone, it can be very exciting. It can be very, it can be very fun because it's just like, new person, who is this? Like, like I know how it can be, but I would definitely say don't put the cart before the horse. However, just taking it back to this reading and what I see, I definitely do feel like things would change. And I feel like you all would actually be trying to work together to come to a common ground, to forgive. And I actually do think that the relationship would be very fun because it's just significantly it would be significantly different from what you've experienced in the past when it comes to this person. Yeah, definitely. And then I have I looked on the bottom of the deck and I see the 9 of Pentacles with the influencer card. I really feel like this is more so just for you, and I definitely feel like if you continue to just keep working on yourself and like, creating what you want to create out of life, and just being content and being focused on you. The 9 of Pentacles is a real like you do you type of energy, and it has really nothing to do with doing things for other people. It's about what can I do for myself. And it's not to say that you being selfish or stingy. Is not, because when I see the 9 of Pentacles, it always makes me think like, oh, the next step is, you and your Queen of Pentacles energy, or you and your Empress energy. But I really feel like, that card is specifically just for you, the viewer that's watching, to let you know, like, like yourself, get some self-esteem about yourself, or continue to keep increasing your self-esteem, continue to keep doing you, because I really feel like, that piece, you being that way, is gonna prepare you. If you decide to give this person another chance, it will prepare you to have like, the best odds, like the odds would be in your favor, because you're more evolved, you're at a different place in life, and it really wouldn't even matter if you and this person, made it work or not. But I can definitely say that you being in another place would give yourself a better chance of, of working through the healing that's needed for this connection, forgiving this person, and then making it on to the other side. So yeah, it's like you can't be bitter. You know what I'm saying? You can't be bitter. I know that there's some type of insecurity when it comes to this other person. But it's like, nobody wants to come back to somebody that's being bitter and accusatory and all of these different things. It's like, yeah, sometimes it really do gotta be water under the bridge when it comes to people. So let's go ahead and move on to a Divine Feminine Oracle deck and see what this deck has to say about this. So we have social media that popped up. Yeah, with the World card too. We have that as well. So maybe you all would be doing a lot on social media. People would be looking at y'all, maybe y'all would be communicating via social media, or even it is that this person right now is looking at you on social media. We also have looking within, with the Moon card. That's definitely something that came up. And when you look within, it gives you the opportunity to start to heal things from inside. So I just feel like this connection would cause you to heal some things about yourself, as well as with the other person, within themselves, and then within y'all together. So just a lot of healing and forgiveness, I feel like, would happen in this connection. Let's get one more card and see what comes out. So the mirroring card came out, and like I previously stated, like in another reading with the mirroring card, like mirroring isn't necessarily a good or bad thing. I think it just depends on the specific behaviors, the characteristics, and the personality traits that are being mirrored. But I definitely can't say that maybe it was that you both were mirroring each other and had, similar, there could have been similar issues, like similar abandonment issues. Because y'all do have the ability to be on the same page when it comes to things. So there could have been some abandonment issues, trust issues, issues with insecurity, or even, having unrealistic expectations. There could have been some issues that you all actually mirror within each other, but they just played out in different ways that could have caused to this relationship not really materializing in the way that you would like for it to. But the other thing I can definitely say is like with the mirroring thing, it definitely is letting me know that like y'all kind of like reverberate off of each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like this person does this, then this person does this. And it's not saying tit for tat or being petty, but it could just be that y'all energy really just will play off of each other. So the best thing to do if you decide to, you know, get back into a connection with this person, or you try to pick it up, or whatever y'all try to do, the best thing to do is just to come with that vulnerability, come with the openness, and come with the awareness, like, and make the decision that we are going to work on this. And I really feel like, you know, things would be a lot happier and better. With the Wheel of Fortune, is just letting me know like wrong place, wrong time in the past. But you know, if y'all work on these things, it actually it could come together. It could really come together. Like it could come together. Okay, so we have Journey. Yeah, you just, I guess, oh yeah, this is the sacred, what is this? This is the energy oracle deck. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, with the Journey card, yeah, it definitely is a journey. When I see the two, it makes me think about like the Two of Wands. But oftentimes with two, it's all about like making decisions. So it's like, you know, you do kind of, you have to decide where are we going with this. Like y'all are gonna have to decide, like, you know what I'm trying to say, where are we taking this, and then just be prepared for that journey. But the journey is gonna take you through the forest, it's gonna take you, you know, through the desert, it might take you in a valley, but at the end of the day, you know, it's gonna take you to the mountain peak with the Sun card. Like it's gonna take you to the mountain peak. So I guess you just have to be prepared for doing that. And then we also have Blossoming Abundance. Yeah, I do think that this is definitely a connection that could be regenerated into something new. So it might look like mad barren and dry right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mad barren, mad dry. Like, but I definitely do think that if y'all come together on common ground, which y'all clearly have the ability to do so, because there's mirroring going on, like between you and this person, is like if you have the ability to come to common ground, I definitely do think that things would turn around. This Blossoming Abundance card is beautiful. Like, but yeah, with the Blossoming Abundance, it also makes me think about, you know, it could definitely help your financial situation as well. But yeah, I definitely think it's all about taking the risk. Like, do you think that this risk is worth it? I think that the risk is worth it, but I also don't feel like the relationship going to just be a walk in the park. You know, at least not yet. There's a lot that has to be worked through. So we have separation. It said time apart from your partners on the horizon. So yeah, clearly there's this card is indicating some separation here. As you're separated, it definitely could be that this person is watching you right now on social media. And especially watching you, you know, celebrate yourself, or you could be celebrating your success, your accomplishments, or just continuing to get into that Nine of Pentacles energy. And then we also have flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So, you know, maybe it's time for things to be a little more playful as opposed to just what it was. And I'm not discounting things that you could have experienced with this person, which we have disappointment, grief, crying is here, being insecure, not knowing what's going on, feeling hurt. Like those things have definitely happened to you. And I definitely hope that you are able to continue healing through those things. But at the same time, too, it's like, you know, when sometimes when life just be too much, it's like you just have to really get out of your head and you have to get out of yourself. So maybe it's time for you to start to, you know, be lighthearted, flirt. You know, it don't even necessarily gotta be with this person. It could be with other people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, put a smile on your face, okay? Make the world a better place, okay? Shout out to Vitamin C. So y'all might have to listen to that song, okay? But with that being said, y'all, this is what I see. I definitely hope that you all enjoyed this reading, and I can't wait to do another one. Honestly, y'all know I love reading tarot. I got a lot of stuff going on in life. Not necessarily bad things, but you know, getting my life together. So with that being said, y'all, definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. All right, my pile two people, if you chose the the Mystic Mondays tarot deck. I hope I said that in the in the intro. The Mystic Mondays tarot deck with the amethyst crystal. We're gonna go ahead and get started with your reading today. I want to say welcome to all the new viewers and a special welcome back to all the returning viewers and subscribers. I am grateful for y'all. I'm so thankful that you all continue to. I am, you know, just so excited to continue doing what I'm doing here and just making even more content and growing my channel. If it wasn't for you all just being so supportive and just really turning up, I really wouldn't have the motivation to continue to keep going. But I love it and I love y'all, and I'm just continue to keep going. So check out all of the links in the description box. There you'll find links to follow me on Instagram, to book a personal reading, to donate to this channel if you would like to. It is not required, but it is highly recommended. Okay, it's highly recommended. Help your girl out so she can continue to keep, you know, getting some more tarot decks and crystals for this channel and switching things up. And last but not least, if you would like to check out my Etsy store, you can do that as well. I look forward to, you know, dropping some more new arrivals. And yeah, I've been doing pretty well over there. So definitely check that out. You know, even if you don't really like nails, I mean, everyone knows someone that wears nails. Everyone knows someone or has seen someone with some acrylics or gel or whatever on their nails. Like, so with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. We're asking Spirit today, how would it be, the relationship, of course, how would the relationship be if you gave this person another chance? So, like I said, you all know what your circumstances and situations are when it comes to these people. You know, if you was dating this person and it was great, or if it was, you know, y'all broke up amicably, if it was a misconnection, if it was unrequited love, like, you know what it is with this person. Like, you know what's up. So that's what it is. And like I told Pile One, I'm not trying to argue with nobody in the comments. I'm not arguing with nobody in the comments. Like, if it does not resonate with you, just click out or go to another pile or choose another reading. Okay? We have fun over here, but at the same time, we gotta get into it. Okay? We gotta get into it. So, the first card we have here is we have the Ace of Cups. Okay? Okay, so we have a new romantic beginning. New romantic beginning. That's what it looks like. And we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands. Let's see what else we have. We have the Eight of Wands. I'm going to get some clarification, especially for that Ten of Wands, because I want to understand. We also have the Ace of Wands here. I'm not saying go jump back in a relationship with this person, but I definitely do feel like it's going to be new and invigorating. But I still want some clarification on this Ten of Wands before I go get started. We also have the Seven of Pentacles. But yeah, I definitely do feel like, yeah, like if you was to give this person another chance, there would definitely be, it's like, this is giving me the honeymoon phase on steroids, okay? The honeymoon phase times 10. Like, it seems like you all, like you and this person, there would definitely be a lot of love here. And there's going to be a lot of, like, newness here. Like, you know, it's giving honeymoon phase, or it's just giving, you see your high school sweetheart after mad years, and then it's like, but they still look good and you still look good, so we still here with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just playing. But for the most part, it's just giving like there's definitely gonna be like, you know, an intense romantic connection. There's definitely gonna be a lot of attraction here. There's gonna be a lot of goodness here. There's gonna be a lot of kind words that are being said, and, you know, kind messages that are going to be exchanged. Happy positive messages to be exchanged. And I definitely do feel like as okay, before I move on, I'm gonna also say too that there's gonna definitely be an intense, you know, romantic and sexual attraction type of energy. So there could definitely be just a lot of chemistry here, you know, and the chemistry that you experience with this person would make you feel very happy. You would definitely be feeling very happy, very passionate, you know, just highly creative, just really in good spirits when it comes to this person. But I would definitely say that it's very easy. It'll be very easy for you to get lost in the sauce with this person. Like it'll get very easy for this person to be incorporated into multiple areas of your life, and for it to potentially be very burdensome. So I feel like you're the type of person that, like, when you get in a relationship with somebody, it's like you're gonna throw all of yourself into the relationship with that person. It's like you're gonna throw all of yourself into it with that person. Like, or you might feel like, you know, you have to have a sense of duty when it comes to this other person. Like, it might feel as though, like, you know, like, oh, I have to be there for this person. Like, I have to do for this person. Like, whatever my partner needs me to do, I'm going to do. So it could be that either you or this other person has like acts of service. That could definitely be one of your love languages, or how you show love to other people is through acts of service, is through doing things for other people. I could also say here too, is like, if you or this other person don't have kids, or do have kids, and it's one person that don't have kids, is like they would definitely be very helpful to you. Like, so if you're the person who has kids, I feel like this person would be very helpful to you. Or even just, you know, if you're experiencing a lot of challenges when it comes to raising kids, it's like this person come around, it's like just their presence or the renewal of this connection is going to make you feel like just a lot much more happier about life. So you might be more willing to, you know, do what you have to do, like to step up and, you know, you know what I'm saying? Step up and do what you have to do as a parent, or, you know, you'll just be in better spirits as you're going about your typical responsibilities. It may not seem as burdensome, but I also do feel like there's a potential for this relationship to kind of like, not say like take over your entire life, but it'll affect your entire life. You know what I'm saying? It's very easy for it to do so, you know. And yes, relationships do affect your life, but I also feel like sometimes people have issues with compartmentalizing things, where it's like, if I'm at work, I gotta focus on work. If I'm playing, I'll focus on playing. I'm with my person, I'm gonna focus on my person. It's like sometimes they allow relationships to dictate a whole bunch of other things within our life. So that's just my only caution, because of just how much love and passion that you're going to be experiencing with this person. And then I also had pulled the 9 of Cups as well, because I just wanted some more information on this Ace of Cups. But it just seems like this renewal of the relationship between the both of y'all, if you gave them another chance, I think it would be very emotionally satisfying. You know, I feel like you would be very satisfied with that 9 of Cups. I feel like you would be very like you'd be very happy. I definitely do think that y'all would be spending a lot of time together, maybe, you know, utilizing alcohol, drinking, maybe having fun that way. I mean, I'm an adult, but I still be getting like, you know, shy when I talk about these types of things in readings. But yeah, it definitely could be that you all have a lot of fun that way. But it definitely seems like the renewal of this relationship could definitely be successful. It definitely could be successful. Like, it has the potential to take over your entire life. So I will watch out for that. But I definitely do feel as though I definitely do feel as though, like, if you didn't take the risk, if you didn't take the risk, like, you might not feel as satisfied as if you actually decided to take the risk and you understood that, like, dang, this thing is actually working out, like, so I would definitely just say, take the risk. You never know what can happen, or just take the risk. But also with the Six of Wands here, yeah, it's giving success. It's giving success. It's giving validation. I think that you both seem to be, I don't know, I don't want to just jump and say you a fire sign, but I definitely do feel like you and this person, like, just even to other people, y'all's relationship could be very magnetizing. I guess that's the word. Like, people would definitely be attracted to the both of y'all, and just being together and just being seen, so y'all could definitely be celebrating a lot of things, getting attention, getting validation. I also think that this person would definitely be showing you a lot of attention as well. That's why I feel like you would be very emotionally satisfied dealing with this person if you decided to give it another chance. There would definitely be more messages that are being sent, more positive and optimistic, uplifting messages between the both of y'all. And I definitely do feel like actually y'all's relationship will progress very fast. And that's probably why I'm giving y'all the caution of, still, when people get in relationships and they be happy, it's like, that's great. I love it. But I also feel like, don't shut out the other areas of your life that you still need to work on and that still require your attention, because this relationship could definitely be progressing very fast. But yeah, I'm gonna get some clarification here. I only feel like this relationship is gonna be progressing fast because there's already been seeds planted. So maybe this isn't someone that you've been able to actually have a relationship with yet, but only but maybe you haven't seen the fullness of what it means to be in a relationship with this person, or they haven't seen what it means to be with you. Maybe they haven't seen that, but I definitely do feel like there has been some type of seeds planted. And so maybe that's why the relationship is going to take off very fast, because it's like, maybe it was meant to be, maybe it was already meant to be. Maybe, you've already thought about this person has already thought about it, so it's just really a matter of taking that risk. Maybe it's just a matter of taking a risk, because like, this is something that we've already you know what I'm saying, we've already thought about this. Or maybe it is that you've already had, some type of connection with them. Like, I mean, it's connection here, of course. You wouldn't be watching this if it wasn't, but I'm saying, like, there's been some type of seed that has already been planted when it comes to y'all's connection already. So it just might be that now that's why things are taking off very fast, if y'all get what I'm saying. Yeah, I just think it comes with the Judgment card. Yeah, because it's a lot of contemplation here. I just think it's going to come to you, both of you making that decision and wanting to take that step. But I definitely do feel like it's giving resurrection. It's definitely giving a resurrection type of vibe, where it's like you thought it was gone. You thought the connection was dead. But especially with this, it's just giving me the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. It's just giving me a new opportunity. So if this is something that you definitely do want to pursue with this person, that I would just, for me, if this was me, I would keep myself open for that new possibility or for that new opportunity. I wouldn't shoot it down, but I would just keep it as a, as an option. Like, it's an open opportunity. We can see where things go. But I also feel like you have to be willing to explore these things. But I definitely do feel like this, the new, if you decided to do this again, like, I definitely do see a lot of, positive cards that would say, like, this could actually turn out, very well for the both of you. Like, it actually really could. But yeah, it actually really could. But yeah, I'm just going to take it back when it comes to, acts of service. If that's the type of person that you are, I get it. I get it. Like, you be so hyped to want to do things for people. I would definitely say, you know, just do what you can. Do what you can. Or you could just also be that type of person that's just focused on building foundation. So it's like you care about building a foundation of your relationship, and it's like, you know, the both of y'all being able to do that would be even best. And I think that that's what's going to help to catapult the relationship moving forward, is the both of y'all willing to take responsibility, willing to show up, and willing to do things for each other to preserve and to maintain the relationship. But I definitely do feel like there would be a new opportunity, and there would definitely be the chance for it to continue to grow. You know, it's the chance for it to continue to grow. So let's get some cards from a divine feminine oracle deck to see what else comes up. So we have outside. The outside card came up. Yes, with outside, it could definitely be that, you know, especially with that Six of Wands, and it definitely be talking a lot about like being seen and validation and success, attention, you know, it'd be talking about this. So it could be that you and this person would be really having fun and enjoying yourself outside. Like people would be, you know, observing y'all, just being out, being adults and just being out and having fun. So I would definitely look forward to that. Just a lot of outings. Maybe this person will take you on like a lot of different dates, to show you off. But it definitely does. But what I definitely do see is you would definitely be very emotionally satisfied, very grateful with this person. So y'all could definitely be having a lot of fun. I had saw the hustling card. The hustling card came out. Didn't come out while I was shuffling. I saw the hustling card, and that definitely talks a lot about getting your money up. So it could be that even with this Ace of Wands, like you and this person could be doing things together to make money, being business partners. But it's funny too because the besties card came out, partner in crime. So yeah, I definitely do feel like y'all would have a good, friendship and rapport with this person. It's just giving me honeymoon phase times 10. Like I said, it's like intense honeymoon. Like we really liking each other. It's chemistry here, and we're passionate about this. So yeah, like you and this person would have a good friendship and rapport if you decided to give this another chance. Let me see what else comes out. And then we also have trauma bond here, and we have cutting of the scissors. So when I see this, it talks a lot about like cutting trauma bonds and cutting cords of attachment and letting things go. So I definitely do feel as though this may be something that you both have to address. To ensure that this relationship is healthy, is to maybe address things that could have had you connected to this person, but in not such a healthy way, since you are essentially giving this person another chance. I really think it's going to be up to you and this person to decide that this is going to be a healthy connection, and that's what we're doing here. And things are definitely going to take off. But yeah, I definitely do feel like what I just heard when I saw the Judgment card, I just feel like take off the grave clothes. Like you have to be able to renew your mind into any type of perceptions that you've had of this person in the past. You might definitely have to renew your mind when it comes to that, and decide that you want something healthy with them, and then they will also have to do the same thing to you. But I definitely do feel as though like you all have, like I said, kind of planted the seeds with this person before. So this could have been somebody you used to have a crush on, or somebody that had a crush on you, or someone that you used to talk to, exchange messages with, but maybe it wasn't that serious. But I definitely do feel like it, or even you was in a relationship with them, but there's definitely been some type of seeds planted here. There's some type of familiarity. And I definitely do feel like this would just be like a renewal of the connection between the both of y'all, but it would definitely be on y'all, on the both of y'all, to be able to, cut out these, toxic things, or these traumas that maybe y'all have been connected on, that isn't really helpful for the relationship to continue to keep progressing. What I just heard was like letting go of like dead weight or letting go of baggage, you know, and that could apply to you or to even that other person. But yeah, with that 10 of Wands, it's definitely going to be important for you to let go of baggage or dead weight when it comes to this person or to this relationship. This is the energy oracle. This is the energy oracle. See what comes out. We have the temple path. The temple path came out. When I see the temple path, I feel like it's all about getting back to the essence of who you are, or getting back to having a connection with spirit, or just being able to follow. What I just heard too was like the path of least resistance. And I feel like when you follow the path of least resistance, it's not always like, oh, you copping out, but I feel like sometimes it's just letting bygones be bygones and just moving on, and just moving forward. So it could be that, oh yeah, and also with 3 as well. So it could be that you all will be working on, spirituality together, literally evolving into, higher energetic beings together. Because I see these little balls of light, like, that are glowing. So it could be that you all's it's more so about spirit and spirituality and what y'all can produce together, even on that type of spectrum. So it could be that you all have some type of purpose that y'all could be doing together, or just focusing on where you connect as opposed to focusing on like anything else, just to continue building up this connection and to maintain it. So it's gonna move quickly. I see that it will move quickly, but the other side of it too is being able to maintain the connection down the line. So I really do feel like it's gonna be both of y'all working together and just literally healing and evolving together. Like, that's something that I see here as well, getting back to the essence of who you are. On the bottom of the deck, I definitely do see hostilities. I see some hostilities here, and I definitely think that if there are any hostilities that are in the connection between you and this person, it's definitely going to be important to talk about those things and to address those things and to not fight each other on those things. Yeah, the hostilities card did want to come out. So I feel like if there's any arguments or anything, like when it comes down to maintaining the connection down the line, it's definitely going to be important to focus on like where we connect and take things to spirit. Take things to spirit. Like, this is going to be something that you're going to have to work on with this person. Like, it's not giving all butterflies and rainbows, like, but it is giving a lot of fun. It is giving a lot of love. It is giving fast progression. It is giving that. So, but we're human. Like, so it's like, if there's any hostilities, you just going to have to take it back to, the core and the basis of who you are, who this person is as people and spiritual beings. I feel like spirituality really does heal all things. Like, I that's how I feel. I feel like spirituality really does, like, having some type of base or having some type of moral beliefs or ethics or integrity is like, I really feel like that's needed. So you just not out here living all types of ways, doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just going to be important for you all to decide, like, what type of relationship are we going to have. But as far as having something healthy here, is definitely a lot of, positive cards that have to do with that. So we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So yeah, that's definitely something I see here. Even with the 6 of Wands, this looks like a very playful card. So yeah, and like I said, y'all would be having a lot of fun, especially adult fun. That's something that came up here. So that's, here we have it again. And then we also have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So yeah, I definitely do feel as though, it's gonna take some work when it comes down to maintaining the connection between you and this person. But I definitely do feel like, as far as you giving them another chance and how it would be very fun. It'll be very fun. It'll be very loving. It'll be very passionate. Um, be very exciting, and I think that you'll be very emotionally satisfied. I think that you would feel very satisfied being in a connection with this person. Just, don't let this relationship take over your whole life. If there's other things that that you want to do in life, but just allow this relationship to be an asset to, your purpose, and even, a combined purpose with this person. But yeah, there definitely is a lot of building together that you can do with this person. And just as long as y'all both are on the same page about like actually helping towards the connection, and helping to build up a strong foundation, I think it would work. But it's like one person doing it by yourself, it can become very burdensome. But I definitely do feel like if both of y'all do this, then your relationship could actually progress very quickly, because there's already seeds that have been planted for this to happen. So it's really on you at the end of the day. I hope that y'all understood this reading and that it made sense for you and your situation. Definitely make sure that you all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. All right, my pile 3 people, if you chose the Cosmic Tarot with the citrine crystal, I'm going to get started with your reading. But first and foremost, I definitely want to say welcome to all the new viewers, and a special welcome back to all the returning viewers and subscribers. I'm definitely grateful for y'all just turning up with the likes, the comments, the engagement with the channel, subscribing to the channel. I definitely appreciate that, and I look forward to continuing to just, do my work. I have fun reading tarot. I love doing this and making content. So I just look forward to continuing to be even more consistent and putting out some amazing readings for y'all. And yeah, I appreciate it, because if it wasn't for y'all tuning in, I don't think I would be motivated to continue doing what I'm doing. But I'm excited to just keeping the fun going, right? I'm excited about that. So definitely make sure y'all check out all of the links in the description box. There in the description box, you will find links to follow me on Instagram, to book a personal reading, to donate to this channel if you would like to. Donations are not required, but they definitely are highly recommended. So your girl can add more decks and crystals to the channel, okay? So we can add more decks and crystals, switch things up a little bit. So that is definitely recommended. And last but not least, make sure y'all check out my Etsy store, where I post my line of 3D and hand painted gel press on nails. I've been killing the game over there. I've been doing amazing work, and I look forward to continuing to add more nail sets and just more products in general, and just keeping things going. So definitely make sure y'all check that out. Everyone knows someone that wears nails, okay? You either know someone or you're familiar with someone. So with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. We're asking Spirit today, how would it be if you gave them another chance? So how would the relationship be if you gave the person on your mind another chance? And like I said, everyone's situation and circumstance is going to be different. Maybe it was unrequited love. Maybe it was a misconnection. Maybe it is that you broke up with this person and it was amicable, or you broke up with this person and it was traumatic. It's really neither here nor there. It really depends on, of course, you know what your situation is. I'm just reading these cards and picking up, the energetic vibe of, hypothetically, how would things be if you gave this person another chance. But yeah, with that being said, I'm not arguing nobody in the comments, okay? If it does not resonate with you, then you can just choose another pile, or you can choose another reading. It's really that simple. But yeah, let's go. So the Queen of Cups didn't come out, but when I started shuffling, I did see that card. And the Queen of Cups is definitely a nurturing type of energy, like just definitely a loving type of energy, very empathetic type of energy. But anyway, y'all had the Hangman that came out within the reverse. when I see the hangman within a reverse, it definitely gives me like, what are we doing with our time? You know what I'm saying? It's like an inactive card, but what are we actually really doing with our time at this point? Because when I see the hangman, it's like, yeah, he's choosing to be there because he's in a state of contemplation. You know what I'm saying? He's in a state of contemplation. He's thinking about things. But it's like when I see the hangman in reverse, it's just kind of like we wasting our time or what? Like, what are we doing here? But y'all also got the Lovers card. You got the 8 of Wands. So maybe what I heard was slow burn. Maybe it's a slow burn in the beginning when you start dealing with this person. But let's see. We also have the 7 of Cups. So it seems like it's a lot of rumination. We also have the 9 of Wands. And then we also have the Queen of Swords. So when I see the hangman in reverse and even with the 7 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups be talking a lot about like imagination, daydreaming, illusions, and even specifically on this card is like this gentleman, he looked like he in despair, and it's just a lot of illusions and things that are coming up, that's coming up or going through this person's head. But I definitely do feel like this, with this connection, how things would be, it definitely would have to be a release of these things that are not maybe in reality, or these things that one could be ruminating over that may or may not be true. So I definitely do feel like it's important for y'all to get out of la la land. Like, you know what I'm saying? It would be important for y'all to get out of la la land and to be very realistic as it comes to your relationship with this other person and the connection that you all have, and you know, maybe even the love that's here. So it could be that there's holding back. There could be a lot of holding back in the connection with this person, because when I see the 9 of Wands, that talks a lot about like, it's like boundaries. You know what I'm saying? It's like talking about adversity. It's talking a lot about like persevering past things, you know, that could have been very hurtful, things that could have been, what I heard was very toxic or very traumatic. And even here with the Lion, it's all about strength. You know what I'm saying? It's all about will. It's all about power. So I definitely do feel as though like within this connection, there could be definitely, you know, it could be a lot of power here. It could be a lot of actual intense love here, and just primal love. You know, this is just like, no, we feel this way about each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like very high, very elevated love. Like, so I definitely do feel as though within this connection, how things would be is like there's going to be a lot of, we need to get into reality when it comes to things. Like, we need to be very realistic. But I feel like being realistic isn't going to hurt or hinder this connection. It's just going to help you or this other person to not have these illusions or these daydreams, or to be in your imagination when it comes to the other person. It's going to require for y'all to very much be in reality. So maybe it is that this person, what I just heard, what I just heard was, I know you like me. You know, I know you like me. Like, so it could just be that, or I know you love me. It could just be that it's this person, one of the both of you, that could potentially be holding back on the love that you actually do have towards each other. There could be a lot of holding back. And so maybe it is that this person, like in their mind, they feel like they might not want to surrender to this connection because of all the illusions and things going on over here with the 7 of Cups. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, them being in a, them being in a very imaginative state when it comes to this. And I don't want to say that this person look is a pessimist, but I definitely do feel like they will be holding themselves back from releasing this idea because maybe they don't want to have to live with the actual apparent reality. But the reality is that between the both of y'all, there's a very strong connection here. Like, it's a very strong connection. That's what it is. So that's why I'm just like, this is like, it seemed like this person or you is trying to act like y'all don't care about each other, or try to act like you don't love this person, or just try to act like it's not what it is. But there actually is a lot of love here between you and this other person. I just think that it will require you to have some type of determination to push past these boundaries, even with the Queen of Swords, to be able to push past these things. But the thing about the Queen of Swords is she's not someone who doesn't want to welcome and invite things into her space. I just feel like the Queen of Swords is a very smart individual, and when things start going left and that's not what she's down for, she's not going to continue to keep doing that. So I definitely just feel as though maybe it's the fact that, like, this relationship would actually have to be grounded. It would actually have to make sense. And that's probably the reason why maybe this connection never really, continued between you and this person. Maybe at a certain point in time, it didn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Maybe at a certain point in time, one of the both of y'all was delusional about things. You know what I'm trying to say? Disillusioned about things. Now, I don't want to be calling y'all delusional, but just not seeing things clearly. But it definitely, what I definitely do see here is like, yeah, there is love here, but I don't know why you or this other person is trying to act like, you know what I'm saying, that is not what it is. But yeah, I definitely do feel like just within y'all in this connection, it would just have to be y'all being able to break out of maybe patterns that have affected the both of you. Maybe a fear of following through, a fear of just acknowledging things as they are, that there is love here. Like, you just have to admit it. Like, the song that comes to mind is Earth, Wind, and Fire, You Can't Hide Love. Like, you can't hide love. It's like, if you care about this person, they know they care about you, then it is what it is. Like, you can't hide love. So I just feel like someone might be trying to play down this connection or something like that. And I'm talking about even if hypothetically, if you was with this person. So that might be a little annoying, and that might actually be a little frustrating. So it really just depends on the maturity level. Maybe this person is young, or maybe the both of y'all are young. But it's like, when you get to a certain age, you just like, that's my partner, that's my partner. Like, when you get to a certain age and you're not afraid to admit that you have love for someone, and you can pick up and keep going. Another song that comes to mind is Frontin' by Pharrell. So it just seems as though someone is fronting, like, or would be fronting, not trying to lean into the fact that, like, this is actually reality and this is going on. You're in love with this person, they're in love with you, and it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It just seemed like it's probably going to be some fronting here where somebody doesn't want to admit their true feelings. And they don't want to, they don't want to, legitimately act. But the fact of the matter is that there has to be a releasing of these things that this person perceives is going on, because it's not what's going on. Like, this is the reality. The lovers is the reality of the situation. So I just feel like, I don't know, maybe this person that you asking about, like, maybe they was a player or something, or maybe they don't want to settle. Maybe they've had issues with that, so they could have had some issues with settling. Or I don't know if I could say settling, or just deciding, like, I don't want to say settling in a bad way, like you settling for somebody you don't want, but it's like actually just realizing that, like, this is the person for me, or this is the relationship for me, like, not wanting to admit that. It's just a real fronting type of energy. It's like, what are you running for? What are you being stuck about? What are you being stagnant about? What are we doing here with our time when this is the reality of the situation? So there could be some irritation when it comes to that type of energy. Because it's like when you, at the certain point, when you grown and experience, you just know what it is. Like, but you have to allow yourself to stop running. But with the Nine of Cups, I definitely see that there is definitely going to be some type of nurturing energy and love that's here. Because typically when I see the Nine of Cups card, it's just that one person. But here we actually do see this woman being like loved on by this man. Even here with the Lovers card, even here on the Seven of Cups card. So it could be that this person is just, they might be stuck in the memories of what y'all have had together in the past. So there might have to be some work that's done on moving past, like, okay, those things that happened in the past, they happened in the past. Like, here we are again. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it could be that this person might be a little afraid. But it's like, you have to create new memories. You can't stay stuck in the past. But even on your side, you might have your boundaries up when it comes to this person as well. Like, you might have your boundaries up, but I would definitely advise for you to keep doing so. Just keep continuing to be smart when it comes to this connection, because we do see here with the Eight of Wands, it's going to be a lot of forward moving energy and progression. So I saw the Eight of Wands in pile 2. So you might want to listen to pile 2 if you were inclined to pick that. But yeah, even with the Nine of Cups also, like, definitely a lot of emotional satisfaction when it comes to dealing with this person and just feeling loved, feeling nurtured, feeling cared for, being able to share this with, another being. So I definitely do like that. I feel like when people feel safe and people feel secure, they feel a little more stable to be able to do things in life, or they feel like they have a good base to come back to. So I definitely do feel like you would be feeling some type of safety and security. But I also feel like in order to get there, it's like we can't front with our emotions and how we feel. Okay, this is a case where keeping a G is not going to work. Okay, it's not. That's so funny. Yeah, keeping it G is not gonna work. You know how some people are? They just like, I'm gonna keep my feelings G. I'm gonna keep it G. I ain't gonna let this person know. It's like, that's not gonna work for y'all. You have to talk about your feelings. You have to talk about your emotions. It's not gonna work. Okay, so the four of Pentacles just came out, and I also see the Two of Cups. So it definitely is gonna be love here. I just think it depends on one of the both of y'all, admitting that there is love here and deciding to do something about it. Deciding to do something about it. But yeah, when I see this Four of Pentacles, it talks a lot about empowerment. And for some reason, this guy here, he looks like he's a therapist too. So I definitely feel like the love and the nurturing and the caring, the listening to each other, talking about things, you know what I'm saying? Communication, like, I just think that those things are going to be something that really, what's the word? I don't know what the word is. Oh, I know the word. It's enrichment. Enrichment. I definitely feel like the nurturing connection, the listening to each other, the communication, like being open about feelings. Like, I really feel like these things are going to enrich and is going to and empower the connection. I really do feel that way. Yeah. I do like this. I'm not gonna hold you. I just feel like there's gonna be the fear of taking the risk. There's gonna be the fear of taking a risk. Like, but I don't understand why, because there is love here between the both of y'all. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of stability within the connection. Like, it's going to inspire that safety and security because of this nurturing, doting energy that is going to be going on between the both of y'all. I guess it's just going to come down to y'all being able to persevere. But I just feel like, stop fronting. You can't really hide love. When someone loves you and you love them, it's just, it is what it is. But yeah, definitely can see here that there's going to still be, you know, some strong boundaries. It's not like you're gonna get lost in the sauce when it comes to love. I definitely do feel like you will be showing up as the Queen of Swords energy, and I definitely do feel like you're gonna be aware of things as they're going along. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel like you gonna get lost in love with this person. I feel like you'll still be aware, still be very smart as things are progressing. But yeah, it is showing too, even with that Eight of Wands card, it is showing that you all's relationship is it will be progressing very fastly. But I just want to get one more card as to why. Oh yeah, with the Magician, yeah, it's just gonna be the manifestation, the manifestation and the co-creation that y'all will be doing. Like, I definitely do feel as though, like, once you get on the same page with this person, it's like you definitely do have the ability to manifest anything that you want. You know, you do have the ability to do so. And I see that infinity symbol again. Whenever I see the strength card, I know the strength card typically has that infinity symbol as well. So this could actually be something that's long lasting. It can definitely be something that's long term. I just think it depends on which y'all both intend, like what are the intentions of this connection and where are we going with this, like, you know. So it just is about being realistic, being in reality. But being in reality isn't to say that, like, oh, the reality is we don't love each other, but it's like the reality is that y'all actually do. So maybe you should explore this connection with this person. But it's neither here nor there. I can't tell y'all what to do. Let's look at the Divine Feminine Oracle deck and let's see what comes up. So we have Jet Setter. We have Jet Setter. Maybe it is that you and this person would be traveling the world, being able to have other cultural experiences. That could be something that you can look forward to with this person. Just a lot of travel. And whenever I see the Jet Setter card and the globe, it also makes me think about the world. So you could even possibly look forward to, you know, these new experiences, just of course leveling you up in life, or you moving into a, you know, a new cycle in life. Definitely expect change with this connection with this person, just a change in who you are. We have fantasize, so they're definitely when with the Seven of Cups is like, yeah, it does let me know. So it could be that, you know, maybe this person is fronting, they don't want to give up the fantasy idea of who of you in their head, or even you vice versa to them. So maybe they don't want to kind of give that up, but it's something that has to definitely be released to actually ground this connection and to make it a thing. So maybe this person has a fantasy idea of who you are, and that's what's keeping them stuck and stagnant, because they're maybe not seeing, you know, who you actually are as a person, but the love is still going to be there. So it's just like, it's just giving the energy of somebody who's like, they crushing on you, but it's like, yeah, the crush doesn't understand that the crush could actually turn into love and be a real thing. It's not just you being like Lionel Richie talking about, hello, is it me you're looking for? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know how Lionel Richie was in that music video. If you young like me, you may not know, but I listen to oldies, so that's just kind of what it's given as well. So yeah, definitely a lot of sexual chemistry and compatibility here as well. And let me go ahead and get one more card. Give me 1 second. So we also have healing as well. So you can definitely look forward to, you know, healing within this connection. And I just think it's because of that nurturing, you know, energy that is going to be going back and forth between the both of y'all. So it definitely could be a lot of healing that's going on here as well. What I also heard was sexual healing. So maybe it is that you and this person, you know, should explore those types of things within your connection. Maybe that would be like some type of healing energy as well, especially with the lovers being a very primal type of love. You know, maybe that is something that's needed, you know. So physical touch could be a love language, the way you show love or the way that you receive love, even for this other person as well. So physical touch could be a big thing for the both of y'all. This is the energy oracle deck. Let's see what comes up. Give me a second. I had mad cards fly out yet again. So let's see. All right. Oh my God. So we have action. Yeah. Like with the hangman in reverse, it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what actions is taking place? Like, what is going on? So I definitely do feel as though within this relationship, it might have a hiccup in the beginning, or as you all are trying to establish the connection and ground it, there definitely might be a hiccup. But with the action card and with the 8 of Wands, it's letting me know that once you are, you know, on the same page with this person and y'all are in reality, in love, in reality, then things will definitely continue to keep moving forward. Like, y'all could definitely be different people, like just two opposite sides of the coin. Those types of people, where it's not to say like, oh, y'all not compatible, but it's just saying that y'all are just different people. So that's probably something that's definitely gonna have to be worked on, the fact that you all are different, and the fact that you all have to decide to move in the same direction. Okay, because with the Chariot card upright, like that's what it's talking about. It's like focus, determination, and will. But oftentimes in the Chariot in reverse, it really do be like we're not on the same page. Like we going in two opposite directions. Like we going off in two different ways. So I definitely do feel like it's going to be important for action to be taken on this connection by coming to the conclusion that like you are in love with this person, they are in love with you, and then now we have to be moving in the same direction. So yeah, I mean, the connection is definitely going to progress forward. And then here we have Angel of Strength. And I feel like I literally was just talking about the Strength card, especially with the 9 of Wands, and it just falling on top of that. I feel like there's the strength in this connection is going to come from the healing. The strength in this connection is going to come from the nurturing of each other, the caring about each other. And the strength is going to come from grounding this connection and making it stable. You know, making it stable and feeling secure. So, yeah, I guess it's an angel of strength that's going to be here, and is definitely wants to help this connection. So, you know, you could also be, this connection could also be helped in the, you know, in the spiritual realm as well, especially just, I don't know, I just feel like somebody fronting with their energy. Like they just don't want to admit that they like you. They don't want to admit that they love you. Like they just staying stuck and stagnant in their idea of who they think you are. But I just feel like, you know, if you gave this person another chance, it will be another opportunity to actually make this a more stable connection and bring it into reality. Let's get some cards from the angel oracles, the romance angel, and see what comes up. I wouldn't be surprised if the deception card didn't come up. But not like, oh, deception in a really, really bad way, but it's just like somebody lying, manipulating, but it's like deception card is those like you're not being completely open and honest about how you really feel. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that card didn't come up. I'm just saying. So we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to you. Someone from your past. And then we also have let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So you definitely could be experiencing some control issues, especially if this person is being slow, you know, and I'm not saying slow mentally, but just being slow to act, you know, being slow to act, being slow to step into reality. Like, this is what it is, like being, you know, and sometimes you gotta let people do it in their own time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let people realize this in their own time, as opposed to trying to force someone to, you know, be in a connection with you or to be in a relationship with you. But Spirit wanted me to get y'all another card. Now, you did have the new love card that definitely came out, but it came out with mad other cards over here, but that card did come out. And then you also have the engagement card. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So it definitely could be that, you know, especially with that but the eight of wands, it definitely could be that the relationship continues to progress. And it's like the wands are pointed towards the lovers. And it's like, whenever I see the lovers, it's like, that's really the pinnacle of love when it comes to this deck. Like, it, you know, it's about commitment, it's about duality, it's about union. That's the relationship card, love. But also it definitely does talk about lust as well, and especially with that and that's the primal, you know, love that I was talking about. Like, it definitely does talk about that lustful energy as well, especially with the fantasized card. So hey, hey, there could definitely be a lot of sexual compatibility and chemistry. I'm sure I said that in this reading already. But yeah, I mean, it's neither here nor there, because it's really up to you if you decide to go back and you know, deal with this person, or, you know, give them another chance, or, you know. But I definitely do feel like some aspects of this connection might be irritating until, you know, the relationship becomes grounded and, you know, you actually can take off from that point in time. But I think that because this person can be a little, like, I don't know if I could say fickle, or just not want to, you know, admit things to themselves about their feelings. I definitely do feel like, you know, you still gonna be in this Queen of Swords energy, just being smart about this individual. You know, being smart about this individual, not just giving them no free passes. Like, you actually want to be inviting. You want to listen to what they have to say. But if it's like, if this thing start going left, then, you know, you gonna leave. That's the energy you in. But with that being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it right here. I definitely hope that you all were able to resonate with this pile. I definitely hope that you like this reading. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one.